We are growing healthy communities. We take great pride in growing healthy communities, and the bottle donation program is a great way to help our environment and support local initiatives. In partnership with Recycle Plus, we accept bottles and cans specifically for the purpose of giving back to our community. Items can be donated at the Aquaterra Eco Center, the Aquaterra landfill, or at either of the Recycle Plus 1 or 2 bottle depots. In 2022, the bottle donation program surpassed $1 million in donations to dozens of community organizations.
Our Plus 1 and Plus 2 bottle depots are owned and operated by Signature Support Services. Signature Support Services provide services to folks with developmental disabilities, both in a home setting, work setting, as well as into the community. We have a vision to be a leader in our community through partnerships with youth, sports, and other not-for-profit groups. We've had a long-standing partnership with Aquaterra, and that is key to achieving our mission and critical to expanding our reach into the community. With the focus on youth and many young people, they now have the opportunity to do things that they may not otherwise be able to do. With Aquaterra taking the lead in the selection process of 12 annual recipients, along with providing 2 other locations to collect beverage containers, our depots and concentrate on doing what we do best. Refunds through this partnership and many others that we have return anywhere from $300,000 to $400,000 annually back into this community, and that enhances the work that other not-for-profits also do. Equally important is our shared goal of reducing our carbon footprint in the environment through our recycling efforts. So it's a win-win on so many fronts.
I started my Love Pack in 2017, so just over 6 years ago. And I really had wanted to do something to help kids and just kids affected by trauma. We just really want every item in the backpack to meet like either the child's psychological, emotional, or physical need. And we just want every child to feel a sense of self-worth when they receive a backpack and just feel that sense of joy when they basically are going through just really tough circumstances. And just having partnerships with just generous and amazing businesses in the community is basically what keeps us going. Like if we didn't have these partnerships, our operations would grind to a halt very quickly. I'm just gonna read one of the cards, like we put one of these into all of our backpacks. And it's just the message we really want, to send to these kids. It says, "Dear precious child, this backpack was made by people who really care about you. You are special, you are brave, you are good, and you are loved more than you know."
The Wapiti Wellness is a local nonprofit organization that was started in 2022 with the goal of providing aquatic therapy to members of our community. So we're just wanting to allow as many people as we can to have access to these benefits. Aquatic therapy really helps with water safety. Drowning is a leading cause of death with children with autism. And so we really just find it very important to have this program accessible to as many people as we can. So the money that we raise goes directly back to members of our community. Basically anyone that has unique support requirements, we want to get them in the water.
The Grand Prairie Music Society was formed in 2021. Once that was formed, it was an outlet for community groups to play music and have symphony orchestra, jazz band, and youth orchestra, and a wind ensemble. So all of those groups give community members an opportunity to play music and perform music in Grand Prairie. The bottle donation program will specifically fund the youth orchestra, and it helps go towards renting rehearsal space and funding music purchases and activities for the youth orchestra. We're always looking for new members.
Grand Prairie Family Ed was incorporated back in 1981. We're early intervention prevention programs for families with kiddos pre-birth to 18 years of age. So we use some of those donations to support the programs we're running, reduce barriers for participation. We're just grateful that the community comes out and supports us, and we offer such a variety of supports. What we really want people to know is we want to get in there before and hopefully, reduce the risks of families and individuals having to access intervention services. We know early intervention is best.
So the Grande Prairie Air Cadets have been going on here in Grande Prairie for 70 years. We started in 1953. Our motto is to learn, to serve, and to advance. So we focus on things like citizenship, leadership, and physical fitness. We are a free program to the family, and that's what some of this funding is going to help out with. The bottle donation program is going to impact in a couple different ways. The biggest one is going to be funding optional training. So while most training is provided by the Department of National Defence and a combination of the Air Cadet League of Canada, we do a lot of things in Grande Prairie that aren't funded. So we do a lot of additional flying, we have a marching band, a lot of survival training, and just a lot of things within the community as well. And so this is going to help fund those programs. The bottle donation program, is going to help us just to keep doing what we do. We are one of Canada's best kept secrets, it seems. Not a lot of people know about the cadet program, and the community support that we require from people like the bottle donation program is really what keeps us going and why we've been so successful in Grande Prairie for the past 7 years.
The STEM program at Derek Taylor was created because we know that STEM skills are going to be needed in jobs that are out there for the future for kids. It also teaches collaboration between kids and perseverance for students to work through different types of design processes while working through different areas of their curriculum. The importance of the donations go towards not only our technology needs, but one of the really important pieces that we found is the field experiences. So being able to take kids into the field to experience laboratories or recycling depots or different types of technology within our community, or to see how engineering processes work. So those types of things where we're getting them out of the school and into areas is really important. We use the bottle donation program every day in school as well. So for us, it's always provided us with field trip money for extracurricular activities for kids. And it teaches our kids the recycling program and those things that are so good for preserving our earth.
Grande Prairie Taekwondo is a not-for-profit Taekwondo association in Grande Prairie. They provide training in Taekwondo for children up to adults. We have mostly children right now. And we start right at white belts and then go up to higher degrees of black belts. The bottle donation program would help us to do some changes in our infrastructure. We're hoping to put up another wall for another change room to be available to our students. And also we would buy some more equipment that helps to train them for sparring, some protective equipment, and learning to spar properly. For our program, it's a great way to build children's confidence. It's a great way for exercise. The masters always promote a lot of respect for family and in school, and just being a good member of the community. Our organization, at least once a year, sometimes twice a year, does a bottle drive to collect bottles, take them to the bottle depot, and we promote the bottle depot through that way, and then sometimes have little competitions with other groups, and we might be able to raise more money.
The club goes way back. In fact, some of the kids were doing reports for their schools, trying to find out when did the speed skating club actually start. So I think mid or even early 80s. But what we provide is what we call kind of a balanced approach to sport, meaning if kids are looking for an ice sport and they're competitive, we welcome them. But also if kids are looking for kind of just a social weekly outlet, we consider the competitiveness and the social on equal ground. So no child should ever have to think they're on the outside looking in. If they just want a weekly social get-together, they are welcome. If they're looking to head for the podium, they are welcome. So Peace Wapiti Speed Skating Club really focuses on, skating for all and making it, suit their needs. Without the community, we wouldn't even have our club. One of the focuses of our speed skating club is to provide equipment for all the skaters. They are asked to provide some of their own equipment, like goggles or things like that. But the club for years has a rental program, so that families don't have to be concerned about investing or purchasing. Bottle program is such a great community program. You get that great feeling of helping a local club out by donating through the program, and we sincerely appreciate it so much. We donate our time, but we absolutely respect anybody who is willing to find a way, such as this program, to help out the club.
Trianda Creek Society of Ukrainian Culture and Heritage has been providing unique mosaic to the vibrant city of Grand Prairie for almost 50 years. We try to keep Ukrainian traditions alive. We encourage participation from different backgrounds, cultural backgrounds. We say you don't have to be Ukrainian to have fun. As a non-profit organization, we rely on grants, provincial and municipal corporate partnership, as well as fundraiser events, and therefore we really need that type of donation to help us keep running our program. Therefore, those donations will keep us, make our program affordable and inclusive for more people. We want to keep our community in touch because we're going to have a 50-year celebration in 2025. So, follow us, bring your grandkids, kids to participate in our events and workshop, and we hope you'll enjoy it.
Avondale Community School is a small neighborhood K-6 school found in the middle of the city. We have a population of about 160 students and 20 staff. We are a non-busing school, so most of our kids from the community walk to school. The impact, what it would allow us to do at Avondale is because we are a diverse school, what we would do is it would supplement a lot of the activities that we have in place now. So our field trips, one of our goals is to give our kids exposure and help them learn about what is not just around Grand Prairie, but the Peace region. So we're really in field trips and giving experiences that kids don't have. We try to extend that, so the funds would help with that. We are just grateful for the opportunity to partnership with Aquaterra. We try our best here to use all the resources that we have to give the kids a holistic education and experience.
So it was two different groups through two different schools that moms had started. They just recognized that there was a need for this in these schools because kids were missing their grads because they didn't have the dresses or the suits to attend. So back in 2010, that's when they joined forces and we became the Finishing Touch Grad Society. We put on a yearly boutique day, which allows the grads to come in and have an actual shopping experience. So we provide haircuts, we have jewelry or cufflinks for the boys, and then they can just shop around and pick what they like. We have seamstresses who are there and they will fit the alterations. We have two different companies who provide dry cleaning for us at the end. They pick out shoes. So it's a whole shopping experience, and we wouldn't be able to do that if we didn't have funds coming in.
So the Pregnancy Care Center provides support to women and families experiencing an unexpected pregnancy, and that can be at any stage of your life, whether you're young or whether you're in your 40s, right? And we can provide pregnancy tests, options, support as people try and work through what their options look like and how we can help them with each of those. For us, it's going to enable us to keep providing our parenting class for free. Please donate your bottles. It's a great way to help us out.
As we look towards the future, Aquaterra is proud to partner with Recycle Plus in providing this very valuable program. We are committed to strong community engagement, fostering resilience, and nurturing a supportive and collaborative partnership. Want to know how you can participate? It's so easy, you don't even have to wait in line. You can just drop your items in the Aquaterra bottle donation bin and be on your way, knowing that your quick trip has made a wonderful impact on our community. To learn more about the bottle donation program, visit aquaterra.ca.